How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Oh, someone said good. You actually answered my question. Thank you. That was a joke. Anyway, so my wife and I occasionally we do wedding catering, and that has been a great way to see that our marriage is going a lot better than other people's. Let me tell you why. There was for example, there's this one couple during the whole reception. They didn't interact once. Didn't seem together. During photos, he took photos with her whole family. She was nowhere to be seen. Same with during cutting the cake. She wasn't there.
What?
He sent one of his groomsmen to do the Carter Belt thing. That was odd. But it's fun being a wedding caterer because people will tell you things that they wouldn't tell any of the other wedding guests. It's like when you're watching those Victorian era shows and there's all these people lounging on suede couches, gossiping at 2 p.m. because unemployment was cool in 1884. But there's always a butler standing there in those scenes, just listening to everything. That guy could ruin everyone's lives with all the information he's got on these people. And it's fun as a caterer to know that I could do the same. For example, this one woman, she runs up to us and she's like, just so you know, my daughter's a bridezilla. Okay, we didn't need to know that, but I'll file that under blackmail in case you don't tip us well enough. But then the bride, she walked out in a lizard costume, so I guess everybody knew she was just filling us in. It was nice of her. People have some weird ideas. There was this one groom, and he walked down the aisle, not to Wedding Bells, but to the wedding classic AC/DC's Hell's Bells.
Yeah.
What kind of message is that sending your wife? He knows he didn't have to get married, right? We know that this guy's having lots of conversations babe, Saturdays are for the boys, all right? That's that. One of the weirder things we saw was this one couple had on display every love letter they'd ever written each other.
Oh.
It was gross. And I guess that's a good way to let strangers know that your nicknames for each other are Bunny and Carrot. Right? But the weirdest part was they had letters up there of them arguing. So I couldn't figure it out. I was like, one, why on earth would you put that on display? And two, why are you arguing over handwritten correspondence? Are you using carrier pigeons? And three, why did Carrot think it was a good idea to date around when he knew how Bunny felt about her? Seriously. These people, they went all in on their theme. They went with a carrot cake, which I guess is better than a bunny cake. It wasn't real. But theme weddings are weird. The weirdest theme, or maybe not weirdest, but the most interesting themed wedding I think we did, it was up in Idaho, so buckle up. They did a dinosaur themed wedding.
Oh.
Was your 4th birthday party so bad that you needed to right the wrong at your wedding? So we asked the couple, we're so why the dinosaur themed wedding? And the groom just, I freaking love dinosaurs, dude. I love dinosaurs. You into archaeology or anything? No, dude, I just love dinosaurs. Ever since I was a kid. I was like, yeah, all right, shows. I could actually hear his breath, I could hear her eyes roll at that point. And I also noticed at that point her ring was shaped like a brontosaurus. Little diamond eyes. It was cute, I guess. They had on their wedding cake a little dinosaur bride and groom, which it's not cute. It's weird. But I do have to hand it to them. They pulled it off pretty well. Okay, so the bride, she walked down the aisle to a beautiful piano rendition of the Jurassic Park theme. That was nice. Bridezilla, I noticed, was actually one of the bridesmaids. I was like, yeah, that makes sense that they know each other. Believe it or not, they had Chris Pratt officiate the wedding. I said, believe it or not, and most of you went with not. He's up there. Do you take this clever girl to be your lawfully wed ever after? But they did have a hard time with the rings, what with the big heads and the short arms. It made it difficult. But yeah, so I'm not big on the whole themed wedding thing, and I just hope and pray for that bride that they did not pass a Sinclair gas station on their way out. That's all from me. I'm McKay Kimball. Thank you.